My name is Ray Law, and I'm running for the office of Benton County Attorney. I'm running for County Attorney because I think it's time for change, and I think as a society that we're heading in a direction that is uncomfortable.
Ray has shown quite a lot of capability and a lot of things, a lot of leadership. Right now he's the current president of the Benton Kiwanis Club.
He also, as our leader for Kiwanis, president now, carries on with both seriousness and humor.
Just a few of the things Ray's been involved in the Kiwanis Club has been heading our Easter egg hunt this year, always volunteers for our pancake breakfast we have every year. He's our best dishwasher we have during pancake breakfast.
And they're all great events, they're fun, and well, except for washing dishes at pancake breakfast, I'm not so crazy about that, but I do it, so.
The Pancake Day is a big fundraiser for the Kiwanis Club. You can really tell members that care about the club because they'll volunteer. Ray pitched right in, and that makes him a good member of the club, and I think he'll do that for the citizens of Benton County too. He's going to pitch in and get done what needs to be done.
I think Ray has a deep desire to serve this county. He's not somebody who comes in, takes the money and leaves. He is here to protect our people.
Usage of drugs like fentanyl and methamphetamine, I think, are really becoming a concern that we need to hit harder and more head on, because if it continues to grow, the usage to grow like it is, I think we're in real trouble. Also, I think the mental health situation in this world is reaching a crisis point that we really have to tackle. Here in Benton County, they do a great job with the rural access outreach, but I think that's just a beginning point. I think we need to go more, do more. I think we need to have more follow-up, even after they're out of the system, to make sure people are doing okay, because their mental health is a concern that touches a lot of people. So those are issues that I think I'm going to put a lot of effort into if I'm elected. I'm a very determined individual. I have overcome so many challenges that I believe I can do anything I set my mind to if I work hard enough. And I think that's a great philosophy for many people to have, is that your only barrier in life is yourself and your strength emotionally. So I work hard at being strong, being determined.
I've also known Ray on a personal side for several years, and he's very driven and determined in what he does, yet he still has fun and makes it energetic to be around and get stuff accomplished.
Well, Ray has had to overcome a lot of obstacles in his lifetime. We went to the parade here in Benton and took Ray's car. It broke down about 3 blocks into the parade. Ray jumps out of the car and starts pushing it down 2nd Avenue to get me to pop the clutch to get it to start. Finally got the car to run. Ray fell down in the process, popped up like nothing had happened, and jumped back in the car, and off we go. The guy is resilient. I mean, beyond belief.
He was so smart and so wiry, and just knew that he was going to be competitive, and that's continued all of his life. He's very competitive. He loves to win, but he works hard. One wrestling story I've told many different people over the years is that I showed him one move that to do in the wrestling room one night after practice or something, and never thought anything more about it. And it was like half a year later, Ray pulls this move, I can't even tell you what it was now, and pinned the kid with it, and he got off the mat, and I said, well, geez, I taught you that a long time ago. He said, yeah, I just thought I'd try it and see if it really worked. And of course it did.
Ray loves his profession, being in law, and he loves his family.
He's been my lawyer on and off here for, and just recently he did some work for us on, we're building a new house south of town here. He did some of the legal work there, got it done in one day. I mean, the realtor was just totally impressed.
For me, having a spouse that's visually impaired sometimes can bring on us challenges. And you wouldn't even know Ray is blind at times when all the stuff that he volunteers for and works hard at and is involved in our group, you just don't even notice it.
On a personal level, I have been blind since birth. I lost my sight to cancer as a baby at 10 weeks old, so I grew up with no sight. I've had cancer 4 times total. It's been very challenging at times. It's very, very difficult. Sometimes when you know something is attacking your body and you have to keep on going and you have to keep pushing forward and be strong. Also, I'm concerned about the increase in our taxes and inflation rate. I think all public officials can help with that by being conservative in their budgeting and by making good choices and thinking outside of the box in ways that can help the overall county budget. So that would be something that I would try to do also, is to put my seal of approval on ways that could maybe save the county money and the county taxpayers' tax increases.
Ray made me feel comfortable with his empathetic and caring personality. He listened to all of the small details and the large details.
He's the one that's going to be helping them with their homework or helping them make sure they get the chores done. He's the one that's going to be making sure they get those experiences they wouldn't otherwise get, making sure they, learn how to drive a stick shift or how to balance a checkbook or whatever it is that teenagers need to learn how to do before they can live on their own.
I called Ray and set up a time to meet and had a lot of questions. Ray put my mind at ease immediately. He was very knowledgeable. He seemed very experienced, and his demeanor was just friendly.
So Ray has always told me while working with him that I am a rock star, and I feel like ever since he started saying that every day that I do show up for work, it's made me believe that I am a rock star.
As far as an adult, I think he has just been a wonderful role model for not only the kids that he's worked with, but the people he's worked around and other lawyers and so on. So
I thrive on successes, but yet I do it in a way that is empathetic and caring to those around me. So I feel I'll be a great county attorney because I will listen to victims and their concerns. I'll hear their pain. I'll do what I can to help them, and I will prosecute those individuals in a way that fits the nature of their crime. I mean, if you do something violent, you hurt somebody, then obviously you need to go to jail. So my approach will be firm but fair, with emphasis on firm. So I look forward to the opportunity. I hope that I do win. I'm working hard to that effect, but we'll just have to see what happens.